Guys, we're back. We're live. It's the next one. It's the next one. It's Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. Let's see. What channel is this on? It's on ITV1. ITV1, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. We go again. We go again. Let's see. Let's see. I'm not expecting a lot from this game, I'll be honest. Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. Let's see. Not expecting a great deal. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. What do you guys think is gonna happen? Who do you think is gonna win? Who do you think is gonna win? Saudi Arabia, Uruguay. Let's see. Let's see. I'm gonna go for the team soon. And yeah, we will see who is gonna get the job done. Who is gonna get the job done? We've taken a 40-minute break and we go again. And we go again. We go again for the next one. My uncle works out in Saudi Arabia, so does that mean I can? Yeah, I guess you can. I guess you can. How you doing, Filani? We're back for game number 3. It's 10:47 in the UK. We're gonna watch this one. Hopefully, it's a good game. Filani, I'm not expecting a good game. I don't think this is gonna be good. I really don't think this is gonna be good. I don't know why. I don't know why, but I don't think this is gonna be a good game. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but I don't know. I really don't know. The reception Iran's gonna get will be interesting. It's true. That is true. We're gonna see that. We are gonna see that. I would skip that game. Nah, we watched them all. I just don't know if it's gonna be good. Let's see the lineups. Saudi lineup is good. Let's see. I'll be honest. Al Dasari. The rest all play in Saudi. They all play in Saudi. Al Dasari is the one that I know. The rest, I'll be honest, I don't. I don't. Let's look at Uruguay. I know Nunes. I know Bentancur. I know Ugarte. I know Valverde. Don't know who the left back is. I've not seen the centre back play. Where was he before this? He's been at Napoli for a while. Fair. Caceres is in Mexico. Moslera is still in goal. Fernando Moslera, 40 years old. He is still the keeper. He is still. It's gonna be. It is. It is. I'm just trying to build it up, but I know what kind of a game this is gonna be. I know what kind of a game this is gonna be. It's not gonna be a great game. It is not gonna be a great game. I don't know why I feel that way. I think it's just the two sides. Looking at their quality, I'm just not confident it's going to be a good game, but we will be there. We will watch it. We will watch every second of it. We will watch every single second. Let's see. Uruguay are playing with subject 9. Darwin Nunes. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Let's see if he can get a goal. If he can, it'll be. I think one goal is enough to win this game. I think one goal is enough. Don't downplay small teams. Which one though? Saudi downplay. I know they beat Argentina 2-1. I watched it last time, 22. I just don't know if it can happen again. I don't think it can happen again. But we will watch. We will see. Do you think Uruguay will win? I mean, Uruguay should win. Let's be honest. But I said that about Argentina in 22, and look what happened there. Messi misses the penalty. And yeah. Hi, Finners. How you doing? How are you doing? Did Messi miss a penalty or did Messi score a penalty? I think Messi scored the penalty, but they lost 2-1. I'm good, Finners. How are you doing? I'll be honest, I'm knackered now. I don't know why. It's not even that late. It's 10:51, but the body is slowly shutting down. 2-1 Uruguay, but Saudi is still a great team. Don't trust these South American teams. Yeah, which one has impressed us? Not Paraguay. Ecuador look good. Brazil, no. Who else have we seen? We've seen Paraguay. We haven't seen Colombia yet. We've seen Ecuador. We've seen Paraguay. Yeah, let's see what Uruguay can do. I think right now, Ecuador has been the best one, even though they lost. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate the support. Thank you for the likes. And thank you for the follows. Thank you for the follow, MC. Have you seen Spurs are looking at... Yeah, I saw it literally 10, 20 minutes ago. But you know what that means? That really means if Arsenal want him, they can have him. That's what it means. Because whenever Spurs want somebody, you can just take it off them. It happened with Chelsea many, many times. Willian, they basically did everything. Paid for the medical, paid for everything. One taxi, job done. So Eze, look at Eze. Look at Eze. They were after him and after him and after him. One call from Super Mick. Look, small teams study big teams because they have more game footage and therefore more weaknesses. Let's see. Let's see. Cape Verde might be the dark horse. They've got the point. They've got a huge point. I think, is that the story of the day? I said it at the time, this could be the story of the day, and this probably will be. And 1-1, Belgium, Egypt. What's the story there? Shaw scores a very nice goal. Lukaku comes on, saves the day, essentially. But yeah, I think that is still going to be the story of the day. I don't think anything can happen in this game that is going to outshine that. I think 5.5 goals this game. Over 5.5 goals. You think there's going to be 6 goals in this game? Same with Chelsea taking players Liverpool wants. Yeah, Caicedo and Lavia. You are right. They said the Saudi league would help the homegrown Saudi players develop. What a... Yeah, but you need to bring in some foreign players. Have to. Otherwise the league is never going to grow. No one's going to watch it. They had to bring in foreign players. They had to bring in the likes of Ronaldo and Benzema and Neymar. Had to be done. Didn't even know Lukaku was still playing, mate. He made the difference. He came on and he was a problem. He was a problem. He had a chance after the own goal or header. He put it over. But he should have come on at half time, let's be honest. Predict C under over Uruguay and Iran. No. Saudi Arabia and Uruguay. Can we talk about how bad Spain was? Very bad. Ferran Torres, Daniel, is finished. I'm telling you, he is going to get slaughtered. I haven't read anything, but I know right now they are just writing. They're on their laptops, on their computers, writing about Ferran Torres. I know they are. Ferran Torres is going to catch. He's going to catch the most of it. Most of it he is going to catch. Let's see. Yeah, Ferran Torres is in trouble. Ferran Torres is in trouble. He is in big, big trouble. Doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. I'm just reading some articles and it's all Ferran Torres. It is all Ferran Torres. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Who you got on this game? I mean, you expect Uruguay to win. You do. Nunes, Valverde, midfield, attack. I had a bet on the World Cup to have one goal in every game. Spain let you down. Ahmad saved you, but Spain let you down. Wow. Should I pick Saudi? Should you pick Saudi? Have you ever seen Saudi play? Got a bet on Uruguay and Iran to win. I mean, those two should win. Let's be honest. Iran better than New Zealand, Uruguay better than Saudi Arabia. But let's see, it's the World Cup. Last time, 22, Saudi Arabia beat Argentina. And nobody predicted that. I can tell you now, nobody predicted that. I think the one position Spain lack in is striker. It is striker. It is definitely striker. I was talking about it on stream. Where is David Villa? Where is Fernando Torres? Because one of those two, and today they score goals. They score loads of goals. Oh, he missed an absolute sitter, Finders. A sitter. He hit the bar. Watch it back. Thank you for the follow, TikTok. Can Saudi win? They beat Argentina. Let's see. Let's see. He did miss, and we've been talking about him since last season. Who? Are you talking about Torres, Tanaka? Ferran Torres. Last two teams should have won. I mean, Belgium had a lot of chances. Iran vs New Zealand will be a 1-0 either way. We will be there. We will be there. Both teams scoring. Both teams scoring. Will Saudi score? I don't know, I don't know. I expect Uruguay to score. I'm not sure about Saudi. Where are you living? I'm living in the London. What about you, Edwin? Here we go, N5. Back again. Back again. Yo, you think, but guys, maybe yes, maybe no. Maybe yes, maybe no. But the likelihood is Uruguay win this game. That is the likelihood. And I saw that you. And I saw that I thought you meant Torres did something else outside of the game. No, he missed that sitter, but he had two chances. And that he has to score that. He has to. He was awful throughout the whole time he was on the pitch. He was awful, awful. Everyone thought Spain would annihilate their opposition for them to own. Yeah, me too, me included. I thought that would happen. Thank you for the follow, Charizard. I'm guessing Suarez isn't. Nah, they haven't taken him. They haven't taken him. No Luis Suarez, which is strange because he's playing his football in America, but he's not playing in the World Cup. Saudi ain't going to develop until their players play in the top 5 leagues. Yeah, I mean, they still do need these foreign players to go there because it's going to help grow the league. But at the same time, they need to try and attract them at a younger age. It shouldn't be 35, 36, 37 when the players go. If they can get them when they're like 26, 27, 28, it's going to be tough, yes. But that's what Saudi need to do to take the Saudi league to the next level. Why does Uruguay have the stars? Because they have won it, bro. They've won the World Cup. They won the very first one, and I think they won the third one, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's first and third, or is it first and fourth? They won it in 38. Was it 50? We're going to have to scroll all the way down. No, it's 30 and 50. Yeah, 30 and 50. So they won it in 30, 34 Italy, 38 Italy. There was no World Cup for 12 years because of, yeah. I was talking about Ferran. Ferran bad. Ferran bad. Ferran very bad. Who's winning this game? Uruguay should win. Uruguay should win. Damn, we are 61 in the world. Yeah. Saudi, not a high ranking. 1-1. Still no bird. What a shock. Was Spain was Spain perform better than Belgium? Spain performed very bad. Very bad. How you doing, strongman? Back again. Cape Verde's keeper had a performance of a lifetime on the big stage in the world football. He did make a lot of saves, but I think only two were very good. I think one was very, very good from the header, and then there was a save at the near post. Saudi playing Al Kabari and Kano? Seems like they're here to defend. Don't know those guys, Fellaini, I'll be honest with you. Did you see the Tonali news? I did. But basically it's just keep him on ice. Keep him nice and warm for us to come and just snatch him away. On paper, Spain is good, but they can't play without their wingers. Yeah, On paper, midfield is good. The attack, if those guys are on the pitch, Nico Williams, I think they go Marino up top. I think you go Marino number 9. Like, scores goals when he plays number 9 for us. And plays well. And we play well. Uruguay have one of the greatest managers of all time. They do. They do. Bro, we might be cooked. Uruguay are good. Uruguay are good. They've got Darwin Núñez. I'm guessing you know a lot about Darwin Núñez. Núñez masterclass today. Both teams to score. Saudi is winning 2-1. Still no bird. What a shock. I'm supporting Japan this World Cup. Let's see what they do. They've got 2 games left. They have got 2 games left. Who you got on this? Uruguay should win. Like, let's be honest. Uruguay should get the win. We will see. We will see. Spain doesn't have a good striker. They don't. Low-key draw. Saudi played Uruguay like they did Argentina. And I'm getting ready for the game, which should have kicked off 2 minutes ago. Should have kicked off 2 minutes ago. What's going on? What is going on? We haven't got time, guys. You guys know. We've got about 40 minutes, 45 minutes in between each game. This one is starting late. Darwin Núñez. What's his record in Saudi? What is his record? Because if we're being honest, he's playing against these defenders week in, week out. 16 games, 6 goals, 4 assists. I'm not going to show the game, but it's free to stream around the world. And if you're watching it in the UK, it is on ITV1, ITVX. I can't even name a single Saudi Arabia. Just same. I mean, I can name one. Al Dasari. Al Dasari is the only one. He's playing on the left. He's playing on the left. Let's see what Darwin does. Darwin Núñez. He's got big, big shoes to fill. Big shoes to fill. Because Uruguay, Forlan, Cavani, Luis Suarez, huge shoes to fill. Was it 2010? It was 2010, Diego Forlan. Let's go Valverde. Yeah, one of the best midfielders in the world. You need a Valverde in this tournament, especially with the heat. A player that can just run non-stop. And that's what he does. He does it week in, week out for Real Madrid. They're going to need him. They are going to need him. You think Saudi 1 goal? In an ideal world, we see 4 goals. We see 4 goals. We see a 2-2 draw. Everybody's happy. Well, not everybody, but we get goals. Saudi Arabia beat Argentina in the opener in 22. So anything can happen. I'll be honest. Anything can happen. They've got the experience. Don't know if you guys remember, but when a reporter was speaking to a fan, Airport that way, that all came out in the very first game. The very first game, Messi lost, Argentina lost, and then they won every single game. Who are you thinking winning? It should be Uruguay. It should be Uruguay. Is it forbidden? Yeah, it is. Not for yeah, it's forbidden. It's forbidden, but it's free to stream, BJ. It is free to stream. Let's see. Let's see, Cam. In our team, there's no main man because we got so many good individuals. Yeah, it's true. Both teams score no. Where can I watch it? ITV1, ITVX. ITV1, ITVX. Both teams score. I think yeah. I think both teams do score. For me, Uruguay score. I don't know about Saudi. We will see. But Uruguay will score. Uruguay will score. But the main man was Salah, but he's gone, so maybe they work together better now. They need to get his goals as well, though. They need to get his goals. 27 hours till Messi plays football. Is it 27? Tomorrow, 8 p.m. is France. That is my favourites for the World Cup. They play at 8. And then 11 is Iraq, Norway. And 2 is Messi. Messi. You're right, 27 hours. 27 hours. Anyone else saying something went wrong? What went wrong? That's why we bought Isaac. Yeah, let's see if he delivers. He needs to deliver this season. The season that's coming up, he needs to deliver. Most expensive signing in the Premier League. He needs to start scoring. Like, I get it. First, he came in, fitness issues because he hadn't been training. And then he got that big injury. He needs to start delivering week in, week out now. I'm from Bosnia. Take me to America. Should I put $500 for Saudi to score 1 goal? I took Saudi draw, no bet. I think Uruguay disappoints. I think Uruguay score. I do think Uruguay score. I don't know if Saudi score. That's the one for me. I don't know if Saudi score. Because Nunes is going to be a threat. Whether he scores and takes the chances, that remains to be seen. But he's gonna have chances. He is gonna have chances. Should be a pretty spicy. I hope it is. I hope it is. Thank you for the follow, Jason. Shot at goal, save. Is that a corner? Yes, it is. Corner. Do you know any YouTubers or TikTokers who are showing the game? It's on BN Sport, Camel, RTE, ITV, Telemundo. I mean, those are the ones that have been mentioned in the chat. Tonali to Spurs. We'll probably end up snatching him. We will. What happened to Spain? I was at work. Cape Verde defended for their lives. Keeper made a lot of saves. But the Spanish were poor. The attackers were so poor. Are you excited? Iraq is back in the World Cup after 40 years. Chance saved. I think it comes off one of his teammates. And good vibes. It's going to be good vibes. Iraq have got a very tough group. What is it? France, Norway, Senegal. They're probably going to finish bottom. But listen, they made it. They made it. Are you excited, Raspberry, that Iraq have made the World Cup? Who would you say is the closest to PSG in our league at their best? Closest to PSG in our league at their best. I mean, I know we've won the Prem, but we haven't reached the levels City did. City obviously reached really high levels when they were Centurions, 22, 23, when they won the treble. Yes, we won the league, but I think we can improve massively this next season. Please no comments so we don't speak. Yeah, you're getting blocked, brother. But you know, I'm not even going to mute. I'm going to block because it's late and I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered for shit like that, I'll be honest. This is game number 3, but this is, yeah. Yeah. That Spain outcome was crazy. It was. It was. I don't know how they did it. They got 500,000 people. 500,000 people. So I'm supporting England, but I think France win. I do. It's just the football what City plays, passing around. The back is so boring to watch. But when they had De Bruyne, the football was very, very good. And when he had a fit Rodri as well. Rodri before he got injured. Um, I don't speak Arabic. Yeah, the game started. The game started. I'm getting more confident on the Diamonde deal. What's been reported? Uruguay looks decent. Rock and roll. I'm excited to watch it. England Wednesday 9 p.m. Wednesday 9 p.m. All right, let's lock in. Let's lock in. Saudi on the attack. Cross headed away. Now, bro, talking about City play. Look at you lot. Now, Ornstein said we're leading the race. Sweet, I'll be watching that one. Yeah, it'll be good. And Ronaldo plays 3 hours before. Ronaldo plays at 6. England play at 9. Please, guys, tonight vote for man of the match, Payne, a New Zealand player. Please, guys, I. Wait, you put a bet on him being man of the match. What? And now you're going into every live and telling people that is solid. That is solid. Because what you need is people to vote. Wow, okay. I've not heard that one before. I've heard goals, I've heard wins, I've not heard voting for man of the match. That is sick. That is sick. Argentina, Portugal, England all play on Wednesday. Yeah, but they play, for me, it's like 2 different days. One's at 2 in the morning and the rest play during the day. But you're right, they do. I think more clubs should be interested in him. He proved it, yeah. Yesterday on the left, he looked very good. On the right, he gave Hincapié a lot of problems. US really surprised me. Yeah, they were very good in the first game. Very good. Let's see how they do when they play. Who's the other top side in their group? Who's in the US's group? There's going to be a good game in that group. I just can't remember who the other team is. Let's see. Let me check this. There is going to be a good game. It's the US and somebody. US and Turkey. Australia too. Look how well they did. This game will be really good if Saudi get the first goal. If Saudi get the first goal, yeah. Yeah. Hope Holland, hope Orange. I went to a game, right? And the Dutch fans are crazy. Dutch fans are absolutely crazy. I went to a game, England Holland, in Germany, and the Dutch fans completely took over the stadium. I feel like all of Holland travelled. I think it was like 2 or 3 hour drive. I met so many people, and they were like, "Oh, we just got in our car and we just drove. We just drove to with no ticket, nothing. Just wanted to be there for the vibes. Fan park, just orange, just orange. It's good vibes, very good vibes. The Dutch being consistent all nighters for the World Cup. Yeah, I have, I have, we have. Turkey is pretty good. Didn't look good against Australia. I have to be honest. No, I need Uruguay to win. Uruguay should win. Let's see. Let's see if Darwin can score. If we get the Monday, I wouldn't rule out Barcola still because when we get Ekatike, yeah, it's true. You got Ekatike and then you ended up getting Isaac as well. I am Raspberry. I'm on YouTube too, Miran TV. Haven't seen. Nah, neither have I. Why is he going to be at this game though? Surely he'd be at a US game. Um, if you ain't rocking a Saudi tie, no bet you ain't living right. Do you go to sleep in the day? I've slept for very limited hours, and now it's catching up. Now it is catching up. But thankfully, tonight's game ends at 4 and not 7 or 6 or 5. So we're good. So we're good. Have you seen Aldous? I have seen him. Salam. How you doing, Natabi? Who's on tonight? Iran, New Zealand after this. And that's the final one. It's the last game. It's the last game. Shoo shoo. Shoo shoo. I live in London. What about you, Jay? We need a goal. This game is not going to be good unless we get an early goal. And it would be great if Saudi get it. If Uruguay get it, it's just going to be one-way trouble. Leicester, okay, nice. So it's not late right now. Would you say this is a good game? Would you say this is a good time for a game? 11 p.m. It's going to end around 1. Free kick. That was a free kick. Not given. I'm going to watch 70 minutes match, but I'm going to miss like the first 20 minutes. Oh, okay. Well, this game. What's your prediction? My prediction? The thing is, I don't want to give you guys a prediction. You guys place a bet and you end up losing. Don't want to do that. Because listen, Spain, I would have said Spain to win. And look what happened. Look what happened. But if you want my prediction of what you think what you think I think is gonna happen, what you think I think, I'm not even making sense. What I think is gonna happen, then I think there'll be both teams will score. I do think both teams will score. I think Saudi will get a goal. But don't place that bet. Don't place that bet. Tomorrow the last game will be at 5 a.m. Yeah, it will be at 5 a.m. It will be, but at least we have a gap tonight. Can we? We've got a gap tonight. Because this finishes at 4, tomorrow's game starts at 8. There is a bit of a gap to get things done. But yeah, if you're asking for my opinion, I think both teams will score. Let's see if they do. Let's see if Uruguay can create a chance for Darwin Nunes. Darwin Nunes. Should I bet my life savings on Uruguay to win? And your username is Jesus is Lord. World Cups, I'm telling you, World Cup is amazing. World Cup is amazing. What BTTS and Uruguay win? Both teams to score and Uruguay win. Yeah, I mean, I think Uruguay will win. I think Uruguay will win. I do think they will. They should win. But listen, I said Spain would win, and look what the hell happened there. I thought Spain were going to smash Cape Verde. I thought it was going to be 4-5-0. But they defended really well. They defended really, really well. Thank you for the follow. Putting my life savings on your prediction. Guys, just transfer Mira and your life savings instead. Yeah, you could do that. You could do that. Raspberry, are you watching the game? I'm just joking with you. I don't sports bet anymore. It's the World Cup, guys. Listen, everyone can enjoy themselves. Just don't take what I say seriously. I don't want you guys losing money because that Spain one was crazy. That Spain one was crazy. So give us updates. I've lost 20 quid so far. Okay, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Like, as long as you're not going in with the grands and stuff. 20 quid, a little bit of fun, fair enough. But just don't go in with no grands. Don't do that. I will give you updates. Saudi have the ball. Saudi is struggling. They've lost it. Should I put my life savings on Iran to win the World Cup? Iran to win the World Cup? I think you get better odds with Iraq. Shot from distance. Moslera is confident and just lets it go past. Match prediction for Uruguay Saudi. Salam has it. Lose 180 on Spain. I'm not. I wouldn't be surprised if. Well, guys, it's so late, man, and I am knackered. Let me start again. Let me start again. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people lost on Spain. Spain. I need some water. I need some water. I'll be honest, I think this game is just going to be a watch. I'm going to try with the comments. But I am knackered. Um, Thank you for the follow, Deftune. Wednesday at 9. Wednesday at 9. This could be my last 6 months or so TikTok because I have to wait a year. Damn, man. Damn. 18 minutes in, it's boring already. It is. Which is not helping. It's not helping the situation. It is not helping the situation. But Uruguay, listen, Uruguay got to, where did they get to? Was it semi-finals in 2010? Because they stopped Ghana from going through. That's a free kick. Basically gave him a piggyback. Falcons will win, but I'll just use a VPN so I can stay on. Fair, watch this end 0-0. I bet on it be 0-0. Don't speak no Arabic, brother. It's a free kick. He jumped on his back. It was always going to be given. Darwin Nunez in the middle. Araujo. Ooh, was a chance. There was a chance. Was that handball? Okay, so I do know this guy. I do know that Araujo guy. Araujo should have been booked for Sporting. He committed like 100 fouls in the first game. If you watched Arsenal vs Sporting, you will know Araujo committed so many fouls and didn't get booked. Okay, so I know who Araujo is. Every game has had a goal except the Spain one, right? Yeah. Every single game. That is the first 0-0 and it's the most unbelievable 0-0. It is the most unbelievable 0-0. Why did he what? Why did he? I can't read that out. He had like 7 or 8 fouls and didn't even get a yellow. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, Jerry. He committed so many fouls. So many fouls. And no yellow card. Now I know who it is. I didn't realize when I saw the lineup. Now I know. And let's see if he gets a yellow now. Let's see if he gets a yellow now. If anyone is going to score, it will be, yeah, it'll be Aldasari. That's the only person. And he's the best player. He is the best player. Do you think Liverpool should get rid of Van Dijk and Ellison to get some money and just build on it? Who would you get? You already need a centre back. You already need one because Konate's left. If you get rid of Van Dijk, you're going to need like what? You need two centre backs already because you needed Gay. You never brought him in, so you're going to need to replace Konate and get a player in because you needed one. If you get rid of Van Dijk, you're going to need three. You are going to need three. Another 0-0 game. I don't like. I don't know. Oh, Schlotterbeck, yeah, Schlotterbeck looked decent. Lacroix is a good defender. Premier League experience. He is a good defender. See if you can get him. See if you can get him. You said you're linked to him. In the 2 legs, he only got booked off. I know, I remember. He put in foul after foul after foul. Like, it was crazy. He played left back and he just kept on fouling. Offside. How am I for time here? Okay, see, there's no lag on this stream. Brilliant. In the 2 legs, I think we need a new centre back partnership. You think Van Dijk needs to go as well? Hydration break. Hydration break. We need some quality in the second half of this first half. Why do Liverpool get praised for paying 100 mil on Diomande and Barca get trashed for a Prem proven? Because we've seen Gordon play. Do you know what it is? Why didn't you just get Why didn't they get Rashford? Like, Rashford makes so much more sense. He's got a title, he won the league, he scored a decent amount of goals. He's never a first choice left wing because if Rafinha's fit, Rafinha starts. Why not just get Rashford? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense why they didn't get Rashford. Why go for Gordon? I really don't understand it. They are. They are. They are horrible. Come on, Saudi. Gordon is Prem proven England international, while Diamande has 1 season at this level. But the thing is, when you look at Gordon, really, like at the top level, he's only had like 2 seasons where he's been very good, got a lot of goals, got a lot of assists. He's only got 2 seasons as well. He hasn't got like last season was not it. You're gonna look at his Champions League goals, but like I'm looking at his seasons right. There is only 2 seasons, 2 seasons where Gordon has hit over 10 goals in his whole career. That includes Everton, that includes Preston North End, that includes Newcastle United. So 2 seasons, more than 10 goals. And that is not just in the Prem, that is in the season. That is why. That is why. Diamande cooked Ecuador. Yeah, he was very good. He was very good. Yeah, but Rashford's done it. He's got the experience. He's already won it. He's won La Liga. And the craziest thing is the two players played each other. Rashford with Barcelona went to St James's Park to play Newcastle. Gordon at Newcastle, Rashford at Barca. Rashford scored 2 goals. And one of them was incredible. So he delivered when the two faced each other. Rashford just doesn't work hard enough off the ball. He was literally getting benched by Firmin. Rashford ended up with decent numbers though. For somebody that's not meant to start games, he ended up with decent numbers. Gordon is worth 70 million. Barcola is like 100 million. Yeah, Barcola is going to be worth a lot, especially considering how young he is. I think Uruguay will win. I hope we get a goal. When Rafinha was injured, Rashi couldn't hold the left wing spot over an attacking midfielder. Rashford played a lot of games. How many games does he have for Barcelona? Let's have a look. And I'll be honest with you, if Rashford doesn't start for England, I'm going to be disappointed. I don't want to see Gordon left wing. I want to see Rashford. I want to see Rashford play on the left. He played 32 games in La Liga. There's 38 games in total, and he's played in 32 of them. Okay, he probably hasn't started all. He started 18 out of 32 games. I don't think Gordon started 32 games. Has Gordon even played 32? Gordon's played 26 games. 26 games in the Premier League. And how many has he started? 24. He started fair share, to be fair. Rashford's played more games. Rashford is half the price. Rashford's experienced. And he carried United to third. Yeah, off the bench, Furman was genuinely starting over him on the left, and Rashford earns about 350k per week. His wages are incredibly, like, they are insane. They are insane. That's why nobody will sign him, because the wages are so high. It's not because of the quality. Thank you for the follow, Jennifer. Uruguay winning, both teams not worth watching. Why nobody? Because of the wages. I want him. That's who I want. People are saying Alvarez. Listen, Alvarez is a fantastic player. Osimhen is a striker. Victor Osimhen is a striker. For me, last season, it was either Osimhen or Isak. Isak went to Liverpool. We got Gyökeres. Osimhen. Have to push for Osimhen. If we're going to try and get a striker, which I think we will, because Jesus and Havertz probably leave. The likelihood is both leave. Have to get Osimhen. We get Osimhen. That's a scary, scary attack now. Gyökeres and Osimhen. Alvarez fits Flick's system perfectly. Barca don't need a pure 9. What do you think of Morocco, Brazil? It was a good game. First half was very good. Morocco were very good. Brazil, very poor. Very poor. Alvarez doesn't want to live in London. I don't want him. You don't want it? I mean, I want Osimhen, but if it's not Osimhen, you take Alvarez. He's done it in the Premier League. He's done it in the Champions League. Chance. Good defending. Good defending. Chance. This is it. Good save. Shot is over. We need a goal, and that was almost it. That was almost it. It's a good save. Good save. We almost had a goal. It's been a boring first half an hour, but we almost had a goal. I think the referee gave a foul for a push. Osimhen is goal. Yeah, Osimhen is a goal machine. It's just gonna be so difficult to get him. Gordon only scored 6 goals in the league, and half were penalties. And like all of his goals, almost half his goals in the Champions League were penalties as well. They were all against Karabag. All his goals were against Karabag. Buhari to Arsenal. I mean, let's see. Let's watch every player play 3 times in the groups, and then discuss. It's because of these goalies. I'm losing money. Why should he have let it in? I think they blew for a foul anyway. The ref blew for a foul, so it wasn't gonna stand anyway. It wasn't gonna stand anyway. Got something in my eye, and I can't get it out. Both teams to score. Bro, why should Alvarez go from Haram ball under Simeone to Haram ball under Arteta? Because he's gonna win a league title. That is why. Because he's gonna win a league title in England. So why not? Why not? My dog, I'm back from Spain versus Cape Verde. I'm so disappointed. I mean, Spain, European champions, drawing to a team that has 529,000 people. Like, it's crazy. It is crazy. 529,000 people. Half a mil population. And Spain, European champions. Like, it's if that happened to us, if that happened to England, we would be getting cooked left, right, and center. Let's see what comes out. I don't know. I haven't checked the news. I'll be honest. I've not checked no news. I've not checked social media. I've just been watching games, watching games. But they must be cooking the Spanish team. I'm telling you, Ferran Torres is in trouble tonight. He is in trouble. He's gonna have to make up for it in the next game. He's gonna have to make up for it in the next game and the game after that. Spain, Cape Verde. Let's see this. I'm gonna go on. Let's see what Marsa say. Marsa. Have they just completely dismissed it? Oh, I can't. Which one is accept cookies? It's all in Spanish. Damn. I'm just gonna click the first blue one. Hope for the best. Yeah, this is in Spanish. This was not a good idea. This was not a good idea. Um, spend money on like 4 different players, not just one. But I think we're at the stage where we need to sign winners, players that can come in and win and perform straight away. We've been there, done that. The whole signing 4 players instead of just 1 or 2 quality players. Ugarte, terrible for United, not so good for Uruguay. Nunes. Cross. Keeper gets free kick. Raya would have helped Spain with the build-up play. I can't understand why he didn't start. I don't get it either. I really don't understand why they've gone with Unai Simon when you have Raya. Why on earth does Raya not start for Spain? Like, if Unai Simon is so good, why doesn't he join a big side? What's he still doing at Bilbao? Let's be real. What is he doing at Bilbao? Football's becoming so soft. Touch someone and it's a foul. Yeah, this game has been non-stop fouls. What was the other game? Every 30 seconds there was a free kick. Every single 30 seconds the ref blew. Stop start. Ruins the game. Saudi have been so poor in this first 35. So poor. Like, this has been a bad game. Spain Cape Verde is completely different because it's remarkable that they got a point. This is just poor. Because Uruguay are not Argentina. So when Saudi beat Argentina, that was something. Tonali and Osimhen will make use near perfect. The attack will be insane. Osimhen, if we can get Victor Osimhen, we will walk the league next season. Victor Osimhen is the one. I'm telling you. If we can get Victor Osimhen, quality striker. He's just on mad wages. He is on mad wages. Uruguay giving ball away constantly to both teams for. Yeah, they are. No, Nunes hasn't had a chance. Ugarte just looks like the Man United Ugarte. Bentancur, I haven't really noticed him. Like, I get it, they've got Premier League players, but they've got Premier League players that nobody really likes. Like, Spurs fans don't like Bentancur, and United fans don't like Ugarte. So it's not like they're Premier League players that people are happy to have. And Darwin Nunes, Liverpool fans didn't really like him. But what if we get Diamonde and Barcola? Because I think there's a chance we get both. I mean, you're going to have to get somebody to replace Salah. 29 goals, 18 assists last season. Needs to be replaced. I know Isak's there and Ekatike, but 29 goals, 18 assists. I don't know where that's coming from. Let's say Isak gets you about what 20 goals, Ekatike gets 15. Where the assists coming from? Because he's still got 18 assists. Yes, he scored penalties, 18 assists and 29 goals. Good luck, strong man. This game has been so poor. so far. But remember the second half the other day of Japan. Yeah, that's the only hope, Lauren. That is the only hope. Second half, something happens, and the game gets started. Still 0-0. Yep. Amorim is AC Milan's new manager. Oh, I saw the report. It actually happened. They're going to play that system. They're going to play that system 3-4-3. To be fair, in Italy it works because it worked. That was a great chance. Very good save from the keeper. Very good save from the keeper. But he has to be scoring. How many chances are Saudi going to get? Not enough power. And it's right at the keeper, to be fair. It's a good save. But it is at him. There's another chance coming. Oh my word. Saudi have had two in the space of what, 30 seconds? Two in the space of 30 seconds. And they haven't scored. Bielsa. Kenan Yildiz. Yeah, Kenan Yildiz is very, very good. I mean, it's a good save. It is a good save. Has to score. Has to score. Sabozloi is a definite starter. Yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. I was talking about something, but Saudi Arabia went on an attack. What was the comment? Oh yeah, 3-4-3. It worked with what's his name? Inzaghi. Inzaghi. To be fair, that was more 3-5-2 than 3-4-3. Conte as well. So in Italy it works. 3-4-3 definitely works. Tunisia already? No way. After a 5-1 they sacked. Listen, Koyoko has caused problems. Isak scored 2 assists. 5-1 Ayari. I think that's the most embarrassing thing. That a Tunisian has scored 2 worldies against you. I mean, you've conceded 5 goals as well. They've conceded 5 goals as well. So. Saudi are growing into this. They've been the better team in the last, couple of minutes. And they've got a corner. That is a corner. No? Nope. Yeah, Tunisia is not bad. Did he actually get sacked? Like, is it confirmed? Next game, Spain with Saudi will be the one to watch. Spain? Is Spain in this? Spain's not in this group. Spain is not in this group. Spain is in a group. Oh, Spain is in this group. Spain, Uruguay will be a good game. Spain, Uruguay will be a very good game. Header! Oh my days, they've scored. They've actually scored. Saudi have scored. Wow, they deserve it. The last 10 minutes, they have been the better team. Uruguay, I don't know what has happened. Completely switched off. Saudi have got the goal from a set piece. Moslera has messed it up. He couldn't keep a hold of the ball. It falls to number 4. Al Ahmari. Is that his name? And he scored. He has scored. Is he onside? Corner comes in. Header. He is onside. 21 is sleeping. Is 21 Ugarte? Probably is. It probably is. 1-0 Saudi Arabia. 1-0 Saudi Arabia. They deserve that, I'll be honest. Last, 5-10 minutes, they have been good. Who is 21? It's not Ugarte. He gets away with one. He does get away with one. It's a striker. Striker in the box, never a good idea. Defensively, never a good idea. But yeah, keeper's fully at fault. Moslera cannot keep a hold of the ball. And Saudi have scored. And now the game has begun. Now the game has begun. 3-4-3, a 5 at the back. I just looked at Tunisia actually. Oh, they've actually got rid. 5-1 actually did the job. Wow. Wow. Who's the manager now? They're going to go with Kazri. Yeah, Romano said so. It's crazy. That's what the Swedes have done to them. It's the World Cup, man. It is the World Cup. They don't want to get embarrassed. And they have to turn it around. They're what? -4 goal difference. They're going to need to do something in the next game. But they played good. Whenever I bet, I need to quit. Yeah, I told you. You did. You did. Another tenner down the drain. I'll be back in a minute. All right, see you in a bit. We have a goal. We have a goal. It was poor. It was poor. He should have just kept a hold of it. Or push it out of play. Punch it out of play. Push it out of play. He didn't do that. And it's an easy tap in. Iran versus New Zealand. What do you think? I think you're on. I think you're on. All draws today. All draws today. I mean, this one is not a draw at the minute, but you expect Uruguay to score. So it very much could be. They have an interim manager now. Is it Kazri? Because he's there already. Why Spain and Saudi are not in it for you? Why Spain and Saudi are not it for you? What do you mean? It wasn't a goal. It's 1-0. It is 1-0. Spurs actually trying to side Tonali. Why would he go to such a small club? Nah, they're just keeping him warm. They're keeping him warm for Arsenal, Chelsea. When we're ready, we'll go get him. We'll go get him. Free kick. There's a defender there. Let's see if we get another red. No, this referee doesn't give it. Only South Africa received those red cards. Only South Africa received those red cards. If you know, you know. Where do you think Slot will end up? Oh, I saw he was going back to Holland, but I'm not sure what club. Not sure what club. Do you prefer less teams competing for more quality games, or are you liking more matches? I mean, Cape Verde, that is one of the best things to happen in a World Cup. A team with a population of 500k getting a point against the mighty Spain, European champions. That's what the World Cup's about. That is what it's about. Caballé is the new manager. Fair. Let's see how he does. It's to do. Yeah, I mean, he can't get any worse. It cannot get any worse. 5 goals against Sweden. Let's see. You said Uruguay and Spain. Thank you for the follow, Nana. You said Uruguay and Spain is going to be better. Why Saudi Arabia is not that good? Keep him. Grabs onto the ball. I think Saudi Arabia are going to struggle against Spain. Spain are going to keep the ball. It's just they didn't have the attackers today. There was no Yamal and there was no Nico Williams. I think if those guys play, then they will score. They'll create chances. With Pedri, Rodri, Fabian Ruiz, like 3 of the best midfielders. This guy, man, never got a booking. Committed like 100 fouls against us. 100 fouls when sporting. What free app can I watch? It's free around the world, everywhere. So I've memorized a few. Camel, RTE, I don't know what the rest are. Camel, RTE, BN Sports, whichever one. It's free everywhere. Tonali to Spurs. Cross comes in. It's gone over. It has gone out wide. Another cross comes in. It's been cleared. 4 minutes added on. 4 minutes added on. Oh, what a ball. Araujo! Keeper does well. Is it a penalty? It's offside. It's offside. I can't see because I've got something in the way. Damn. I thought that was a pen. Let's see it again. It's a great ball. It's a good run. And it's a good touch. It's a good save. He just sticks his hand up and saves it. This is not a good save. That's shocking goalkeeping. A lot of experience, 40 years of age, and he's cost his side massively. They did 22. Yeah, but that was against the odds. No one thought that would happen. And then we all got that meme airport that way. Like it was never meant to happen. But that's the World Cup for you. That could have gone anywhere. Deflected strike from Valverde. I want him. Give me him. Give me him. You think both teams will score? I do think both teams will score. I think Uruguay will get a goal. Darwin Nunes has not had a chance though. They need to create for him. 40 is too old to play World Cup. I think a keeper is not as bad. I think as an outfield player, especially a midfielder, yes, like Modric is going to struggle. 60th, 70th minute, 40 years of age, trying to chase after Rice, Bellingham, and whoever else is in midfield, it's going to be tough. And they've got so many old players as well. Muslera always has stinkers. Apologies for that, guys. Something came up. He always has stinkers. France, 22 World Cup. The keeper against Spain earlier was keeping. He played insane. Yeah, he made a lot of saves. I think 2 of the saves were very, very good. There was a header from a corner he had to get across, and he did so really well. And there was a shot near post. Who do you think is going to win? How do you see Uruguay playing? Who do I think is going to win? How do you see Uruguay playing? I bet $40. Who'd you bet $40 on? That's the better question. If you bet on Uruguay, then you want to go. I didn't bet on anyone, but I want to go. They need to find Darwin Núñez. They need to create and just pray to God that he hits the target. There's a 5 at the back. Is it a 5-3-2? It's a good ball. Offside. Why is it always 4 minutes added? Because of the hydration break. There is a hydration break, and that usually is 3, and so they always add on about a minute or 2. That's what it's for. That's why it's for. But yeah, let's see. It is pretty much half time. Pretty much half time, and the score is 1-0 Saudi Arabia against the Ozlibs, taking the lead. Second half is going to be good. That is the goal that we wanted. That is the goal that we wanted, and that is the goal they deserve. They deserve that goal. They have been the better team. I wouldn't say for the whole half, but for about 10 minutes in that first half, I think about 30th to about 40th minute, they scored on the 41st. They were very good. They had a couple of chances. They deserve it. They deserve the 1-0 lead. Only knows a ball had Saudi scoring 41st minute. Yeah. I mean, if you got 41st minute Saudi scoring, and you've put that on, you're not a ball knower, you are a magician. Because 41st minute Saudi scoring, I don't know how many people had that. You are a magician, my friend. That's what you are. Let's have a look at the stats. I think possession is going to be Uruguay's. It is 59 to 41%. Shots on target, Saudis. And it was that spell. Let's look at the shots on target. It was literally that spell 40, 38, 39. Where is the 3 on the goal? And the goal 38, 39, 40. Why do you all also mean to Saudis? We're not mean, but Uruguay have Fede Valverde. They have Núñez. They have a couple of other players playing in the top 5 leagues. So you just expect them to win. You do. But Saudi, listen, they beat Argentina and they could beat Uruguay as well. They could beat Uruguay as well. You're forgetting Saudi went up against Argentina. This is expected of them. Yeah. Yeah. You're right, brother. You are right. Bellingham. Is Bellingham going to start for England, guys? Like, I'd be surprised if Bellingham didn't start. I would be surprised because Mr. Real Madrid scored a big goals for England before. I would be surprised if he doesn't start. I really would. What do you guys think? Is Bellingham going to start? They pay on them more. They pay on who more? Saudi pay more? Saudi has more money on our bet than any other country. Let's see. Let's see if they can win the game. They are up 1-0. Let's see if they can hold on. Let's see if they can hold on and get the win. But yeah, is Bellingham going to start for England, guys? That is the question. Bellingham for England. Because I'll be honest, I don't know. I do not know. SDG. What the hell is SDG? They pay me. They pay on them more. They pay more to footballers. Yalla Saudi. What's SDG? I'm so sick to God. Sick to God. If they tie. So, oh, swear to God. Okay. So yeah, I mean, Uruguay probably do score, and if they score two, they win. If they don't, then it's a draw. But I think Uruguay will get a goal. I think Uruguay will get a goal. They'll probably get a chance late in the game, and they will equalize. You think Uruguay will make it? I feel like speaking a whole different language, you know that, just randomly. Just switch languages at halftime when the game's not on. Um, Cross comes in, it's Muslera. Fernando Muslera, poor. Poor, poor, poor. On Jude, first game. Do you think he'll start? Do you think he'll start? I'm getting more comfortable with Saudi winning. What's the score? Can you guys not see my screen? Rashford won't though. You don't think Rashford will start? Rashford has to start. I can't see Gordon. Rashford has to start. Rashford on the left, Saka on the right. 1-0 right now. Yep, 1-0. Thank God I bet on Saudi. Impossible Saudi will win. You have to know about Al Amri, player of Al Nassr. I don't, Anna. I'll be honest. I know about Al Dasari, that's it. Impossible Saudi will win. Didn't know Saudi were playing like that. Yeah, they had about, what, a 10-minute spell where they played well. They did play well. After the friendly, Gordon Defo. But that's a friendly though. That's Madueke started as well. Madueke is not going to start ahead of Saka. I'll bet on Saudi's winning. You think I should just cash out now? The thing is, you think Uruguay do get a goal. Like, they have been on the front foot. They've had a lot of the ball. They just haven't created many chances. And like, you think eventually in the second half they will create a clear-cut opportunity, and they do take it. That's the only concern. I mean, if you're a Saudi fan, that's the concern, that they've had a lot of the ball, and that's a good chance. That is a good chance. I put a bet for no second goal, cash for Saudi, well, you can. What's happening this World Cup? Most watch how Congo somehow upset Portugal. Let's see. Let's see. Out of topic, but what do you think of the Ecuador game? Very good game, Jennifer. Ivory Coast Ecuador ended 1-0. It was a very good game. That was a great game of football. I think one of the best games that I've seen at this World Cup. One of the best. Cash out or not, Saudi to win this. Very sad though. Why are you from Ecuador? Saudi defense exceptional though, so I don't know, man. I think eventually they'll create a clear-cut opportunity. They will. They might score again though. They might score again because Uruguay are going to push bodies forward. looking for an equalizer, might get caught on the counter. We've got a goal though. I thought this was going to be one of the worst games. I thought this is going to be one of the worst games. We've got a goal, and now the second half is set up to be good. It is set up now to be good. This game started late, which means we're going to have a 40-minute break before the next game. Nunes playing. Nunes is yeah, he's playing, but he's not. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. My husband is from Ecuador, actually. Okay, I mean they lost, but his team played well. In the first half, they played well. What? It's a good game. Second half should be a good game. Should be a good half. Ecuador has my heart. Yeah, they played well. There was a lot of fans at the stadium. Jennifer, there were so many yellow shirts. They took over that stadium. Completely took over. There was no neutrals. It was all yellow. It was all yellow. Number 5 for Uruguay kept losing the ball. Is that Ugarte? Let's have a look. Because stuff like this, rival players, and lose the ball, not keep the ball, we will check it, man. We will check it. It is Ugarte. It is Ugarte. They're gonna. That's the player they're gonna have for the title charge next season. For Belgium, was it genuinely an own goal? It was an own goal, but Lukaku is the reason for the own goal. It came on immediately and had an impact. Like immediately came on, had an impact. World Cup. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. Me too. Guys, I feel like moving this screen a little bit so I can just look at the TV and not at the screen. But we'll do that maybe before the next game. I think that's the solution before the next game. World Cup. Yeah, it's messing up mine as well. We still have one more game. We've hit midnight. We've got one more game, 2 in the morning. But it's not as bad as 5 in the morning and 4 in the morning. Ronaldo playing for Saudi, right? Or am I tripping? Ronaldo playing for Saudi, right? Or am I tripping? Yeah, he's playing right wing. Did you not see him in the first half? You didn't see Ronaldo in the first half, Georgie. He's playing on the right wing. Does Uruguay have a shot on goal? They do have a shot on goal. They have a header on goal. They have a header on goal. I saw him. He was good with step overs. Very good, man. Very good. 5-star skills. 5-star skills. I hope so. It should be Fellaini. It should be. It should be. It should be a better second. We've got a goal. Uruguay are going to need to push because, like you guys said, Spain are in the group. Spain are in the group. Cape Verde are in the group as well. But if Uruguay lose this, probably be. I mean, now I don't know about Cape Verde because they've got a point against Spain. He plays for Al Nasser, Saudi Arabia. Yeah, Georgie, I'm messing, yeah? I'm messing. But you probably are too. He doesn't play for Saudi Arabia, he plays for Portugal. But I get it, man. Loads of people don't know about football and are asking just some questions. Um, for Saudi Arabia, and you will cry about it. For Saudi Arabia, and you will cry about it. Thank you for the follow, Joby. I'm surprised Uruguay haven't scored yet. They always play good. Second half, I think they will get a goal. I think they will get a goal. They will get a goal, and at some point, I'm going to need to go get some snacks. What snacks? I ain't got a clue, but we're going to have to get something. I'm surprised they might get a goal. I think they will get a goal. Thank you for the follow, Marto. It's telling me to update my TikTok on App Store. No, I'm sure it's doing the same for me. I'm sure it's doing the same for me. This thing comes into play in 2027, though, no? My cousin's probably stressing right now as well. He's probably stressing. Let me see this. When did I search it? I searched it a while ago. Um, when does it happen? He's probably worried now as well. Oh, it's spring 27. Spring 27. Well, I know he's stressing. He is stressing. He can't watch no football on TikTok, on YouTube. Stressing. Bro, the game's gone. It's gone, man. It's gone. They got so many problems, but let's get rid of social media. Bro, first Spain, now Uruguay. Lich going out bad because of these. Thank you for the follow, Bratima. Is South Africa winning? Saudi Arabia, South Africa. Like, where am I? Is Saudi? They are winning. They are winning. I don't know why, but SA just South Africa for me. Past two AFCONs, Cape Verde performed well. I'm not surprised they got a point. You're not surprised, Fellaini. This is Spain. This is Spain, Spain. This is Spain, Spain. I have to be honest, I'm surprised. Where are you watching it? I'm watching it on ITV1. It's on ITV1 and ITVX. My fantasy needs a Valverde goal. I mean, Valverde is gonna go for it. Uruguay playing like they don't want to win. 85 degrees in Miami, looking like they can't handle the American heat. Uruguay had momentum at the end of the first half, but they're playing so lethargic. Germany, Argentina, I think, are the best contenders on paper for the tournament. France, let's not forget France. I don't know if I can think of anyone else. Argentina has the best team overall. Um, yeah, Uruguay. Listen, they haven't looked great, um, but they still have 45 minutes. They've got plenty of time to get an equalizer. And let's be honest, an equalizer here, a point here. They've got Cape Verde in the group. There's a potential for 4 points. Spain as well. Listen, Spain weren't great today. Spain weren't great today, so there's a chance against them too. There is a chance against them too, JJ. Um, but yeah, let's not forget France. France have a dangerous attack. Now, I've gone through the five names multiple times. I will happily do it again. Mbappe, Dembele, Doué, Olise, Cherki. That's a solid attack. Yes, the midfield is not great, but the defense is good. The defense is very good. The defense is very good. Not, yeah, I ain't updating it. Too many stars. Everyone bar Germany and the USA looked poor, to be honest. Everyone bar, I think the Ecuadorians look good. I think Ecuador look good. It's just a shame they got a loss. Um, Australia as well. Australia didn't look poor. Sweden too. There's a lot of teams. There is a lot of teams. I think Spain will be better next week, though. They have to be. They have to be because they might end up on 2 points if they're not. They might stay on one. They have to pick it up. They have to pick it up. But listen, Lamine Yamal, Williams, it'll be a different story. Every single game down. Every single game from the start to the end. I have money on a draw. Who thinks they will draw? Japan is so locked in. Japan next game. Who is it for Japan next game? They got the point against Holland, but the France attack are incredible. So many players. Yeah, there's so many of them. There is so many of them. As it looks, I think Spain and France may be underwhelming this year. You think France? France have Mbappe. He is Mr. World Cup. Well, he has been in the last 8 years. He has been the man for the World Cup in the last 8 years. He did what he needed to do in 22. It's the rest of the players. The rest of the players didn't deliver. He did what he needed to do. But yeah, second half's on the way. Let's see. Let's see if we can get one more goal. And if we do get it, let's see if it's Uruguay. Because if it's Saudi, 2-0, GG's. Game's over. Um, Pulisic might be the GOAT. Pulisic, very good. Very good. He was on fire in the first half. They got Bags Energy. I think France get knocked out in the semis, and I think Spain, Portugal final. You think this Spain team's going to make the final? I mean, loads of people said that about Argentina after the Saudi game. That was a great save. It's a fantastic header as well. Diving header. I don't know who it was. I don't know who it was. It's a great header and a fantastic save. Fantastic header, fantastic save. BTTS almost happened. BTTS almost happened, and it might happen here. Oh my days, second half. Guys, second half has really kicked off. Second half has really kicked off. Uruguay have come out in the second half and they mean business. They had to step it up. Cross goes in. Saudi defending, man. Saudi are defending. Palmer won the World Cup practically same heat, beat PSG 3-0. Right, what am I doing with that comment, brother? Brother, I have under 10.5 corners. It's now on 6. Do I need to cash out? What do you think you need to do, brother? What do you think you need to do? Alright, let's go. Second half underway. Let's see. Let's see if one of these two can get a goal. Both teams to score. What, from this point onwards? Or you mean in general? Because from this point onwards, that's you asking for a Saudi goal as well as a Uruguay goal. Not in the World Cup. Who's not in the World Cup? Since since the beginning, both teams have scored since the beginning. Um, you'd expect Uruguay to score. I mean, for me, I did say both teams to score, and I still do think Uruguay get a goal. I do think Uruguay get a goal. For me, it was more a case of will Saudi score, and Saudi scored. Saudi scored. You expect Uruguay to get a goal. Just Darwin Nunes lost his pace. Half asleep, my apologies. No worries. I get it, man. It's that time of night. So many attackers. So many attackers. Chance. Go across. He does. Corner. It's a good ball. Palmer a baller though. Yeah, Palmer should have gone. Palmer definitely should have gone. I think Palmer's one. Wharton is one. For the midfield, I don't know how those guys didn't make it. Palmer's done it for England. He's like actually scored in a final, set up a goal in a semi. But there are some players. Chance wide, wide. I don't understand. If it's contested, why don't they give everything as a corner and then overturn everything. I just don't get it. Why didn't they do that? Why not just give it as a corner? Because you can't, they can't change it up and not give it. You're better off just giving the corner, and if they overturn it, they overturn it. Maguire? No, not Maguire. Because with Maguire, you can't play a high line. He's good to bring off the bench. Arsenal made football changes to corners. What changes did they make to corners? We would just the best at them. Is that the change? What changes made to corners? We love. Yeah, he's good when you're attacking and defending set pieces, but in open play with a high line is what you want to do. That's the way you can press teams, and you can't do that with Harry Maguire. Ooh, free kick Saudi. Not given. This might be, if they score, they might come back and look at that. Cross goes in. Header over. Header over. Offside is offside is given. What game is this, guys? Is this game 15? Is this game number 15? We've done 15 watch-alongs. We got 16 and then we get some rest because there is a break between games. There is a big break between games. We can finally get some stuff done tomorrow. He is going to decide a tournament. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, the humidity is high, but it's the same in England. Humidity is so high in England. So the players, they deal with it in August. They deal with it in August. Should I sell Saudi or hold? Should I sell Saudi? You got trading cards or something? What do you mean sell Saudi? Corner. What do you mean sell Saudi? Downey. I actually have my money on Saudi. 14-15 for me. I didn't watch Turkey game. Fair, that's still a lot of games. That is a lot of games. First game at 8 tomorrow, yeah, 8 p.m. 8 p.m, 11, 2, 5. 5 is the one, man. 5 is the one that is just crazy. That one's just so hard to watch. 5, 4. There's not many of those left. But when they do come around, it's just going to be a pain. Chance cleared off the line. Well, cleared in front of goal. Water break makes it feel like an NBA game a bit. Yeah. The water break means we get at least 6 minutes added every single game, or 5 minutes added every single game. No, I've just got this top on for fun, Quinton. It's a World Cup, so it's a weird World Cup so far. Weird? In what sense? We've seen a lot of goals. We have seen a lot of goals. Can we see more? Can we see more? Saudi making an upset. Yeah, this would be an upset. This would be an upset. If it stays this way, it's definitely an upset. Getting it at 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning, Iran, New Zealand. Cross comes in. Good defending. Thank you for the follow, Isaac. Would Iran decimate New Zealand? Iran should win. Should. But Spain should win too, and they didn't win. It's the World Cup, guys. Anything can happen. That's what makes it the best. The best competition in the world. Talk to me. How are we looking? Got 230 on Saudi. Saudi are defending. Saudi are defending. Come on, Saudi. One more goal. Yeah, if they score again, then it is going to be really tricky for Uruguay. Do you think they can defend till 90 minutes? I think Uruguay will get one clear-cut chance and they'll score. Because it has been all Uruguay first 10 minutes of the second half. All Uruguay. No free kick. Uruguay get last minute draw, or I just take the money they are giving me. What do you think you should do, brother? It's not Joe, no. I heard that guy from here. I didn't even get to see it again. I didn't get to see it again. I don't know. The thing is, I expect Uruguay to get a goal, but you never know. Saudi might be able to keep a clean sheet. Uruguay should score. Uruguay should score. It's risky. Uruguay should score. And Uruguay are going to have a lot of the ball in the second half. They had a lot of the ball in the first half. Let's see. I need Saudi to clutch up. They're doing good right now. They just need to hold. They need to defend. That's what they need to do. Defend for the remainder of this game. Defend for the remainder of this game. ITV 30 seconds behind. ITVX? Are you watching on ITVX? Cash in. Uruguay are going to create chances. Uruguay are going to create chances. Will they get a goal? That's the question. That is the question. Will they get a goal? If Saudi scores one more, it's wraps. Yeah, if they score another goal, then Uruguay are in serious trouble. Serious trouble. Oh, 9. Header over. Over. Thank God the England game is the second game. We're going to have energy for that one. If it was the fourth game, I've had a stinker on fantasy. Who have you got? Who have you got left to play? That's the question, because there's Portugal, Argentina, England, and France left. Who do you have left? What players we got fit? Which players? What team? What team? Sick note bench. But for which team? Which team are you talking about? Oh God, he hits the post. Ugarte from distance. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. What a strike from so far out. So far out. It's low. It's driven. It comes off the post. It's a great strike. It is a great strike. How you doing, strongman? Got Haaland, Alvarez, and Luis Diaz left. You got some decent players. You have got some decent players. Haaland, Alvarez, and Luis Diaz. That's decent, man. That is decent. Just those three. So you don't have Mbappe. You don't have any of the French guys. Sorry, I was gone for nearly an hour. No worries, man. No worries. I think this last, what, half an hour is going to be good. And the Colombian defender. Gotta get Mbappe. I mean, how can you do a fantasy without Mbappe? You need Mbappe, brother. Mbappe at a World Cup, he's probably going to break the record. He's going to break the record. I have to have Mbappe. You have to have Mbappe. I think Alvarez is not a bad shout. You've got to have Mbappe in there. And I get it, with Haaland, it's going to be tough. Haaland's got tough games, though. He's got France, Saliba, Konate, Mokano, and he's got Senegal. Senegal's not going to be easy. But I get it, Iraq's there as well. Probably stat pad there. But you never know. Look what happened today. Look what happened today. They should have a diver tournament award. Who would win it? Who do you think would win that? Change being made by Saudi. Nasser's coming on. I heard Oyarzabal, Spain had a stinker, so he got benched. Spanish, you got to go with Yamal, even though he's not going to start the first game. I don't know how much these players are on fantasy. I didn't do it myself, so I don't know what the prices are. But whatever the price is for Mbappe, you should have paid it. Mbappe is the one, I'm telling you. Do you think Liverpool will beat AC Milan in? Do you think you Liverpool AC Milan? AC Milan? Did they even finish in the top four? Did Milan make the top four? Let's have a look. I don't think they did. They might have done. I don't know. Syria. Seasons. Let's go with this one. Milan made Europa. It was Como that made it. Yeah, it was Como. Final score prediction. I think there will be a goal for Uruguay. No, like, do you think we will overtake them in UCL's type? So you're asking me if you think if Liverpool are gonna win the Champions League? No, I don't think Liverpool win the Champions League. You don't have a big enough squad to compete for League, Champions League. Like Konate is gone. You already needed a centre back, so that's two. Luis Diaz still needs to be replaced. Salah needs to be replaced. Like, how much are you guys really going to spend this summer? This game should be 2-0 Saudi. I don't think I've missed. You haven't. The Belgium game, I think, second half was decent. The Spain, Cape Verde one, it's more about Cape Verde than it is Spain. And this game, we've got a goal. Can we get another? Like in the next 5 years? Yeah, I mean, Liverpool, have got a lot of heritage in the Champions League. You expect them to be competing soon. Obviously, lost it in 18, won it in 19, and then lost it again in 22. Referee is not blowing his whistle. He's letting them play. But he's given one to Uruguay, and this is going to be a yellow for complaining. Is that a foul? Was that a foul? That looks soft. That looks soft. I don't think that was a foul. USA look tight sides. Yeah. If we can get like 5 more bench players, we can compete. You need some starters as well. Not just bench strong, man. You need starters too. Good manager as well. It's the last attack before hydration break. Last attack. He's gone for goal. Keeper saves. Shot blocked. Is the ref going to let them take the throw, or is that the end? Is that the end? Saudi defending well. And that is going to be hydration break. That is going to be 3-minute hydration break. And then it's going to be, what, 26 minutes left. GG's. Two 1 Uruguay. Saudi on the attack. Saudi on the attack. It's poor ball. Free kick Uruguay. Are we going to get a hydration break? Yes, we are. We've got to do it too, guys. No hydration break. Okay. Looks like we're going to carry on. Bentancur. Where's Lucas Torreira? Valverde, what a ball. What a ball, and there's nobody there. There is nobody there. It's a great ball. A great ball. Thank you for the follow, Flaco. You think they'll score? I think Uruguay do get a chance. Let's see if they take it. It is hydration break. I'm just going to see what changes were made. Darwin Núñez went off at half time for Agustin Canobia. How much time left? So it's a hydration break. They're probably going to come back around 71, 19, about 5 or 6, maybe 25 minutes. 25 minutes. No, you were right, Tanaka. You were right. Thank you for the follow, Mr. Friendly Ghost. Thank you for the follow, Tanaka. Suarez would throw in his Suarez would have been there. He would have been all over that. Suarez would have been all over that, and I think Darwin Núñez, if he'd have stayed on, would have been all over that too. But he went off. He went off. Do you think it's a draw? I mean, Uruguay should get a goal. They should get a chance. They should get a chance. Guys, you know what? It's hydration break. We are going to take a hydration break too. Be right back. I'm going to be back in a minute. back. Did we miss anything? Anything happen? I had something in my eye. I had to take it out. I had to take it out. It was bugging me too much. If they win, how much? Well, you guys went Saudi. Damn. Damn. You guys went Saudi. Brave. Brave. Let's see now. Valverde machine. Absolute machine. And he wins the corner. And he wins the corner. Saudi 230. Oh my god. Wow. Did he mean to do that? Did he mean to do that? Valverde crosses, chance, headed away. Headed away. I lost 100 on Egypt. I need the Saudi. You guys are going for the underdogs. You guys are going for the underdogs. Wow. So lucky with the header. So lucky with the header. What is the referee done? What's going on? Free kick, Saudi Arabia. What happened there? Ooh, he steps on him. He steps on him. Two 0 free kick. Saudi are winning. Against the odds again against the South American team. They just love playing South Americans. They love playing South Americans. First Argentina and now Uruguay. First Argentina and now Uruguay. Who do you think is going to win? Who do you think is going to? Who do you think will win? I mean, you'd expect Uruguay to create at least one chance. Saudi might create one. He's turned back. Why did you turn back? You're going to keep it for about 30 seconds, but you're probably going to lose it. Better off going forward and trying to score. There you go. They've lost it. Now they've got to get back. Should have just gone forward. That's a free kick. Uruguay have so many bodies forward. But they've got 4 players in the box. Cross. They've got like 2 or 3 players back and that's it. Everybody else is forward. And you've got to do that. They're behind. They are behind. Uruguay same level as Haiti. Now they're not the same level as Haiti. They are not. They have the players, but not the system to utilize every player. Well, can they break? Can they break? Saudi got one of the best goalkeepers. He's made a lot of saves. The keeper has made a lot of saves. And they've headed everything away. 77, 13, 19, 18, 19 minutes left. 18, 19 minutes left. Poor pass. Poor pass. Guys, Iran, New Zealand, are we doing this again? Are we doing the next one too? Iran, New Zealand. Thank you for the follow, Arthur. I'm shaking right now. We need this. What is happening with Saudi? They're defending. They're defending well. Yeah, defense is solid. Need 2-0 for 360. You need Saudi to score again. Saudi, they've parked the bus, but they're defending really well. Really well. Uruguay, they're just crossing. Game plan is to cross, get the ball in the box, but they are chucking bodies forward. So when they do cross, there is so many players there, but they're just, it's all being headed away. That's too much on that one. It's cross, cross, cross. Cross, cross, cross. That is the game plan now. Good touch. Won it back. Given away. Wow. There was power behind that. That ball was traveling. Who got the ball? Uruguay have all the ball. All the ball. Let's go Saudi 19 left. Algeria will also beat Argentina, but they are solid, so not too much of an upset. Yeah, they've got decent players. Algeria has some decent players. Cross. Chance! That's the one. And there's the goal. There is the goal for Uruguay. Araujo's got the goal. Uruguay, it was coming. It was coming. It was coming. 1-1. Uruguay get the equalizer. And it's deserved. I mean, they've had a lot of headers at goal. They've had a lot of chances. Is it offside? That's what we're going to have to check. That is what we're going to have to check. But Uruguay have got a goal. So many crosses, it was coming. It was coming. Is he onside? Cross comes in. First one, all good. Yeah, it's miles onside. It's a good finish. Keeper near post. Keeper near post. So yeah, that's what I said, guys. BTTS. For you guys don't know what that means, both teams to score. That's my only tip I'm giving this World Cup. That was it. That was the goal. That was the goal. Araujo with the goal. Poor goalkeeping. He commits to the right completely. He commits to the left and completely gives up the right. Commits to the left, gives up the right. And that is it. 1-1. 1-1. Now we are in for a very tasty 15 minutes. Because what are Saudi going to do? Are Saudi happy with the point? To be fair, they will be because they've got to play Cape Verde and Araujo goes off. He's got his goal and he's off. Saudi will win hopefully. So 3 draws today, yep. Yep, 3 draws. 0-0, 1-1, 1-1. And the next one's probably going to be a draw too. So, no, Iran should win. Iran should win. same tactic. Cross, 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 cross. There's only 3 players in the box this time. So many green shirts. So many green shirts in the box. Remember, Uruguay has 4 World Cups. They don't have 4. Vamos. Only Islamic country that has lost is Turkey and Tunisia. Tunisia got smashed. And I think Tunisia are a Islamic country. One more. We need 2-1 for Saudi. Yo, I got to go. I see you later, strongman. You got to see the goal. You got to see the goal. They do have 4 true. I need to know. Ooh. Headed over. I need to know, does it look like they're going to push or not? Because I'll just take my cash out. It's 1-1, guys. It's 1-1. What was your, what did you, what are you asking, Mr. Friendly Ghost? I can't remember what you said. True, Turkey will bounce back. See you tomorrow, or when, see you tomorrow, man. Have a good night. 13, 14 minutes left. Let's see. Does it look like Saudi Arabia is going to push? Saudi Arabia defending. Saudi Arabia are defending for their lives. Oh my god. He caught that and it's gone wide. If that goes in, wow. Look at the power on that strike. It's not just Valverde. These guys can hit a ball. These guys can hit a ball. We saw Agate smash the post, and now we've seen this. Who's the other guy? De La Cruz? He hit a ball, so much power. No attacking display from Saudi this half. Nah, they've just tried to survive. Uruguay is going hard now. I'll be honest, this has not been a good game. It hasn't. Second half has been good. First half, no. Oh, can they counter? Poor, poor pass. BTTS so short, so free. Uruguay will push for a second. Saudi are trying to defend the point. Uruguay are pushing. They are pushing. I think they're going for 4 points. I think Saudi want the 4 points. Well, not 4, but 1 here and then a match against Cape Verde, which they're going to try and win. Of course, this is going to end in a tie. I can't read Arabic, brother. Don't know what that says. Don't know what that says. I can't read Arabic. Better than no one, no? Yeah, I mean, Uruguay are pushing. Cross is coming in. Keeper gets hands to it. Uruguay have the ball. Chance. Chance. He had to get that out. He had to. It is just one-way traffic. It is one-way traffic. Saudi Arabia cannot get forward. Good play. Out wide. Oh, he's in. Can't bring it under control. Valverde goes down. No free kick. Shot from distance blocked. Oh my word, over. Over. They're pushing. I'm watching every game, Ali. Every single game. What a strike. Just over. You regret saying that 10 minutes from now. What did he say? I can't read Arabic, so I don't know what he's saying. Who's pushing? I mean, Saudi pushed there. They almost had a shot on goal. Now Uruguay have the ball back. 3 minutes to go. Uruguay now pushing. Uruguay. Cross is coming in. Blocked. Corner. Corner. Offside is given, actually. He said Uruguay will lose and Saudi is better. Well, it's 1-0, and I think it's going to stay 1-0. At this stage, so late in the game, I think it's going to stay 1-0. For me, it was just about will Saudi score, and Saudi did score. Saudi got their goal. Saudi got their goal. I'm watching New Zealand, Kyron. New Zealand, Iran, 2 a.m. That's why I hate football waste of time because of the draw. They should make some changes in rules. At least a winners. We'll get that in the knockouts. In the knockouts, one way or another, one team has to win, one team has to lose. In the groups, it's fine. You can have draws. Knockouts is when if you draw, it goes to extra time. If you still draw, then you have a penalty shootout. I don't mind that. I don't mind there being draws in the group. I'm going Thai. We had a draw fest in World Cup. 3 games, 3 draws. Iran versus New Zealand prediction. I need to look at the lineups. Great defending. Wow. Is it better to bet on knockouts instead of group games? It's better to just enjoy the games, brother. That's what it's better to do. They should apply on group. Glad I didn't bet. Tie again. Gonna be 7 draws in the World Cup so far if this is a draw. Even cricket, add super over to finalize winner. We'll get that in knockouts. In knockouts, there won't be draws. There can't be draws. There can be a draw in 90 minutes and 120, but not. You can't draw penalty shootouts. So somebody would have to win in the knockouts. Saudi Arabia. No, in normal match. I don't mind it in groups. Cricket it's a different sport. This day is draw day, crazy. 3 draws already. It is straight from Cape Verde match. Crazy, yeah. 3 draws, back to back to back. No one would have guessed Spain. Yeah, that's the thing. No one guesses that one. This one you can guess. Even Belgium, Egypt, you can guess a draw. This one you can't guess a draw. Yeah, 1-1. 1-1. If you keep spamming, I'm gonna have to mute you. We get it, guys. It's 1-1. It says up here too. It says up here, 1-1. It says right here, 1-1. Or this side. It says it right there. Gonna have to mute you, brother. Gonna have to go. It's enough of that. 7 minutes. 6.5 to go. 6.5 to go. Will we get a third goal? Or is it going to be a draw? Keeper saves again. De La Cruz. Header. Saudi clear. Saudi clear. The match ends in 6 minutes time. 6 minutes. Too many ties. Today, yeah. Today, way too many. Cross again. Corner, Uruguay. So no teams win today. Hope next game of this 7-minute. Yes, we got 5.5. Let's see. You're going to sub who in? I can't breathe. Who do you support, G? GG's. 3 changes for Saudi. 3 changes with 5 minutes to go. Oh, you support Saudi? Stress then. Stress. Because you guys have been defending for majority of this half. 1 or 2 counters, but that's been it. 1 point is good. 1 point is good because you still have to play Cape Verde. Saudi. Listen, Saudi beat Argentina. Draw, win there, draw here. Oh my word. What a save. What a save. When I saw Valverde, I knew it was trouble. I knew it was trouble, and he's come so close. Great save. What a save. That was a good save. That was a very good save. Cross comes in, chance. Wide. It was free. He was free. USA will reach semi-finals. Semi-finals? You sure about that, Ali? Valverde can hit a ball. This one didn't have the power. It had the placement. It's a good save. Very good save. Just need 1 goal. Team draw. Keeper save. Feel like deja vu of Cape Verde match. Yeah, a lot of saves from the keeper. He's wasting time. He is wasting time, so they're going to add it on. This Saudi, he is good. He is good. He's made a lot of saves. I don't know how many to be exact, but a lot of saves. Because it's home soil and refs will back them. Now, when they meet a France or a Spain or a Germany, I think they'll struggle. But I think against the teams in their group, they'll be all right. I think Turkey's the biggest challenge. But they should qualify. They should qualify in first place. +3 goal difference. Australia as well. Let's not forget. Over 3 minutes. Just over 3 minutes left. Valverde shoots. Is it going to be a corner? No. Captain. Valverde again. Deflected corner. Valverde has the energy just to keep on running, keep on shooting. It's the 94th minute and he's still going. He is still going. Goal, goal, goal. Corner, no goal. Corner, no goal. Let's see this corner. Corner goes in. Headed away. Shot at goal, not good. Oh, it's a foul, Saudi, no? Sure that was a Saudi foul. Not given. Uruguay. It's gone back. Game over. Nah, there's still time. There is still a minute and a half. There is still a minute and a half. Shot at goalkeeper gets hands to it again. Corner. He's made 9 saves. He has made 9 saves. I'm a minute in front. You can't be. De La Cruz crosses. Another corner. How many corners is this? How many corners is this? So many corners. Is this the last chance? Last attack? It's played short. This is it. Cross goes in. Great defending. What a header. "15 seconds of the 7 minutes left. This is the last chance. This is the last chance. Valverde, is it a corner? No, it's a throw-in. Is the ref going to give them time? He is. He is going to give them time. I think this is it. They've got a cross. And they have crossed. And it's been cleared. That's game over. De La Cruz, last chance. Literally last chance. This is it. Cross goes in. Corner. Is he gonna have? Are they gonna have time? There is time for one final corner. This is it. This is it. It's the final corner. Final corner. Cross comes in. Up in the air. Cleared. That's game over. That is game over. 1-1 is the final score. Saudi Arabia won. Uruguay won. Wow, that ending was tense. That ending was very tense. All in all, it wasn't a great game. Not a lot of quality on show. Both teams get a point. And now every single team in the group has a point. Saudi Arabia won, Uruguay won, Spain won, Cape Verde won. Every single player has a point. Draw Feste, Absolute Cinema, back to back to back. Yeah, 3 draws in a row. It's ended. It has ended. How can you be so chill? That was stress at the end. That was stress. I mean, like, imagine conceding a goal then if you're Saudi. Imagine conceding a goal right at the end. Oh, did it? It ends 1-1. Thank you for the follow, Kiao. Everyone lost bets today. I don't think it's been a good day, especially with all the draws. All the draws. I mean, if you've gone for teams to score, that's a different story. Spain one has messed everyone up, that's for sure. But if you've gone for teams to score, that's worked in your favor. That has worked in your favor. Thank you for the follow, G. But yeah, guys, we've seen it now. 1-1. You know the drill. We will be back in 40 minutes time. 40 minutes, we go live again. Iran, New Zealand. That's the final game. Iran, New Zealand. So tune in, guys. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. I will be live in 40 minutes time. So see you guys then. But yeah, the game ends 1-1. Saudi Arabia got the first goal. Uruguay got the equalizer. And now all 4 teams in the group have a point. Everybody has a point. And let's see. Let's see what happens in the second round of this group. Because that's what it's all about now. Second round is going to be key for all these teams. Cape Verde, Spain, Uruguay, and Saudi Arabia. Thank you for the follow, Karen. But yeah, guys, I'm off. I'm going to be back in 39 minutes time, to be precise. 39 minutes. So feel free to tune in. We go again. Final game of the night. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. I will see you guys real soon.